Hello everyone. In this lesson we are working on assignment 20. Today's topic is equation with a variable on both sides. In the previous assignments, the variable was only on one side of the equation, but now the variable can appear on both sides. Our goal is still the same. We want to get the variable alone. It can be x, y, z, a, b. So what we have to do? We have to isolate the variable on one side only. So to do that, we follow this idea. First, move all the variables to one side, then move the constants or the number to the other side. Okay, so look at the first example. 2x equal 6 plus x. Okay, look here. So you have the variable x is on the left hand side. At the same time, you have the variable x is on the right hand side. So on the left hand side, the term is 2x and the right hand side is just x. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this x to the left hand side. So after that, I have all the x term on the left hand side only. So let's get started. Equal. Okay, remember the left hand side is left hand side of your equation. This is the right hand side of your equation. Okay, so I'm moving the x to the left hand side. Okay, so let's see, 2x is already there on the left hand side, and I'm moving the x, this positive x, to the left hand side. Okay, so positive x become negative x equal. Okay, what is remaining on the right hand side? When even after you're moving the x to the left hand side, 6 is remaining. So your equation is simplified right now. 2x minus x equal 6. That's it. Let's look at another question, which is over here. This is the left hand side, negative 4u plus 2, and the right hand side 14 plus 2u. Okay, so look at this. You have negative 4u over here, and you have a 2u plus 2u on the right hand side. Okay, so on both sides you have the variable term, and you have plus 2 on the left hand side, you have plus 14 on the right hand side. So on both sides you have constants. So what I'm going to do, on my left hand side, I'm going to gather all the variable term. Okay, that is a term containing u. So on my left hand side, I already have negative 4u, so I don't need to move the negative 4u, but I have to move the 2u to the left hand side. Okay, and I'm going to gather all the constant to the right hand side. So in my right hand side, I have already 14 there, so I don't need to move the 14, let it be there. But at the same time, this plus 2 I have to move over here. Okay, so let's write the equation. So I have negative 4u already here, so negative 4u. See, this plus 2u is coming to the left hand side, and remember the sign change, positive becomes negative. So negative 2u equal, and here you have 14 is already there. Okay, so I'm writing 14, and I'm going to move the plus 2 from the left hand side to the right hand side. Negative 2 plus 2 become negative 2. So your left hand side is negative 4u minus 2u. That is negative 6u. It's like negative 4 minus negative 2. And you have to write u equal 14 minus 2. That is 12. Now it's just like a one-step equation. So what do you have to do? You need to move negative 6 to the right hand side. And remember, the multiplication sign is hiding in between. So since the 6 is multiplied with u, when you're switching the number to the opposite side, you have to divide it. U equal 12 divided by negative 6, which is equal negative 2. That's it. Let's discuss one more example. I'm choosing question number 7. Okay, so this is my equation. And I have negative 2m on the left hand side, 3m on the right hand side. So I'm just gathering these two terms together. So negative 2m. And when 3m is coming to the left hand side, it becomes negative 3m. And on my right hand side, I have negative 9. And I'm moving the plus 1 to the right hand side. So it becomes negative 1. Okay, so negative 2m minus negative 3m, that is negative 5m, equal negative 9 minus 1, negative 10. Therefore, m equal negative 10 divided by negative 5. So your answer is m equal 2. Now we are moving on to section 2, clearing fraction first. Sometimes equations contain fraction. So before solving, we have to remove the fractions from your equation. We do this by multiplying every term by the LCM. Okay, so let's look at the example. So this is our example. X over 4 minus 2 equal x over 2 plus 1. So I have two fractions here, x over 4 on the left hand side, x over 2 on the right hand side. So look at the denominators. So one of the denominators is 4, the other one is 2. So we have to calculate the LCM of these two numbers. So if you don't know how to calculate the LCM of two numbers, so there is an easy way. I can show you with your calculator. Using your calculator, you have a function over here. So this is called LCM. So you can use this function to calculate the LCM of two numbers. And this is given as a second function. Okay, so our number is 4 and 2. So we are going to calculate the LCM of 4 and 2. So first input your first number, 4, and select the LCM function. So go to second function, LCM, and input the second number. Okay, so your values look like this on your screen, and press equal. So your LCM is 4. So I am going to multiply the LCM 4 with each term of this equation. So which means I have to multiply x by 4 times 4, negative 2 times 4, x by 2 times 4, plus 1 times 4. So if you are multiplying x by 4 times 4, so these 4 will cancel each other. So the denominator is disappeared. And here, if you are cancelling 4 and 2, the remaining term will be 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. I'm writing the equation over here. So what is remaining here? Just x. And negative 2 times 4, that is negative 8, equal. And over here, x times 2, that is 2x, plus 1 times 4, that is 4. So this is my equation. This part is pretty similar to the previous assignment. You have variable on previous part of the assignment, like you have variable on both sides. So what you're supposed to do here, you can gather the variables on one side. It can be on the left hand side or on the right hand side. So I'm going to move the 2x to the left hand side and negative 8 to the right hand side. X minus 2x equal 4 is already there, and I'm moving the negative 8 to the right hand side. It becomes positive 8. So x minus 2x is negative x, equal 4 plus 2 equal 12. So negative x equal 12. Therefore, x equal negative 12. That's it. So you have to apply the same strategy for these question. So your first step should be calculate the LCM of 6 and 2. Okay, you can use calculator for that. And after that, you have to multiply that particular LCM with each term. Okay, let's say it is 3. Okay, so you have to multiply with 3. 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, so in this case, if both the numbers are same, you don't need to calculate LCM. You can multiply with the same number. Okay, times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So the remaining cases, like you have to calculate the LCM of 8 and 4, LCM of 3 and 2, LCM of 4 and 2. I hope you can do this remaining part without my help. Now we are moving on to the third part of this assignment, the distributive on both sides. You have the example over here. 2 times x minus 1 equal 3 times 3 minus x. So you can see you have the bracket on both sides over here and over here. So what you're supposed to do, you have to multiply each terms inside your bracket with your term which is outside the bracket. That is 2 times x, 2 times negative 1, and on the right hand side 3 times 3, 3 times negative x, like that. Okay, so let's solve. So I'm going to multiply 2 and x and 2 and negative 1. Okay, so first term 2x minus 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2, equal 3 times 3. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times negative x, negative 3x. Next part is you have to arrange, or you have to gather the like terms. Like terms means all the variables to one hand side of the equation and the remaining constant to the opposite side of the equation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the negative 3x to the left hand side. So 2x is already there, so all my x terms will be on the left hand side, and I'm moving the negative 2 to the right hand side along with the 9. Okay, so my constant will be on the right hand side. 2x is already there on my left hand side, 2x, and I'm moving the negative 3x. Okay, so this part to the left hand side, so the negative becomes positive 3x, equal 9 is already there, rewriting that, and moving the negative 2 to the right hand side, so becomes plus 2. So my left hand side is 2x plus 3x, 2 plus 3, that is 5x, equal 9 plus 2, 11, and x equal 11 over 5. That's it. You can apply the same strategy for doing the remaining question. You can see you have the bracket on both sides over here, over here. So you just need to follow the same step, multiply each terms inside the bracket with the term what is outside. Okay, and you have 4 equations here, so you can apply the same strategy for solving all these 4 equations. And that's the end of the lesson. Thank you.